Good evening there, and many thanks for making time to joining us here on Business Tuesday. My name is Doreen Arange. So tonight she'll be talking about developing digital solutions for the youth, and what we are asking on the program is how can the youth benefit from the new forms of technology such as virtual reality. And in studio tonight, I'm in the company of Emmanuel Akata and Leosi, who are video content creators from Hatchery Studios. They'll be explaining to us what exactly is virtual reality, what benefits do they have, especially for the youth, and what are the procedures for creating such kind of technology. Of course, stick around for this conversation coming in a bit, and you can be part of it by texting at 22160, beginning with the word news. Twitter to Y254 channel is the hashtag Y254 updates, and stick around for this conversation. But before then, we look at the highlights. And so now, beginning us off, did you experience power failure last week? Well, Kenyans shall have to undergo yet another breeze of systems failure tonight from 10 p.m. till tomorrow 6 a.m. as the Kenya Power and Lighting Company undergoes a system maintenance. Customers are advised to be patient during this short period as services shall be brought back to normal.
The Kenya Power and Lighting Company has given notice to Kenyans as it shall be undergoing a systems maintenance on Tuesday, the 24th April at 10 p.m. till 6 a.m. the next day, that is the 25th on Wednesday. Customers will experience delays in the purchase of prepaid power tokens following IT maintenance services. The service available for the purchase and delivery of prepaid tokens shall be affected due to this procedure, as the Kenya Power has advised its customers to purchase tokens from its banking halls that are only available in major towns. This systems maintenance comes after Kenyans experienced blackout last week after a systems hitch, leaving customers unable to access tokens for their prepaid meters for 2 days. For Y254 News, my name is Ram Aguko.
And our maize flour prices are expected to remain constant until June after the government releases over 600,000 bags of maize from its stores for sale to processors. According to Cereal Millers Association Chairman Nick Hutchinson, the move will increase the supply of grain and maintain low retail prices, giving consumers a sigh of relief.
The National Cereals and Produce Board has called for interested millers to purchase part of its old grain for 2,300 shillings per bag from its depots across the country. It is because of this that Mr. Hutchinson foresees no price increment between now and June. He also counts on imports from Uganda and Tanzania to keep the prices of maize flour constant. The price of maize flour has been declining in the last 1.5 months after rising to as high as 115 shillings for a 2-kilogram packet in January, when the government subsidy scheme that helped lower the cost from as high as 153 shillings last year ended in December. On average, a 2-kilogram packet of maize flour costs 99 shillings and 60 cents compared to the previous 104 shillings. Processors have attributed this improvement to the low cost of procuring maize in the market. A bale of flour in the factories is selling at 1,100 shillings at the moment, down from 1,230 shillings in January this year. Millers are now on average buying a 90-kilogram bag of maize at 2,300 shillings in the market from a high of 3,000 shillings in December. For Business Tuesday, my name is Abdul Razak Ngudia.
Also, Kenyan employers face additional burden of statutory deductions if Parliament passes a law that will require business owners to match workers' monthly contributions to the National Hospital Insurance Fund (NHIF), doubling the 1,700 shillings that top contributors make to the NHIF, ranks high on the list of targeted outcomes of the ongoing of the NHIF Act. Now, moving on, the exploration drilling for oil and gas in Lamu Patas Island is finally ready to take off, 10 months behind schedule. The drilling, which was scheduled to take place last year, was delayed due to technical and financial issues. On Sunday, all the necessary equipment for the drilling work arrived at the project site in Patem. The long-awaited equipment had initially been assembled in Mombasa upon importation, but was ferried to Pate over the weekend. project is being undertaken by a United Arab Emirates company, Zarara Oil and Gas Limited, and the first phase of drilling is expected to cost 2.5 trillion Kenyan shillings. The company intends to drill one well, part 2, this week, and if successful, proceed with the second well, part 3, to ascertain if the gas discovered is of commercial quantity. So far, the company has spent 1 billion Kenyan shillings on seismic surveys alone. In 2013, Zarara Oil and Gas Limited conducted geocycle surveys over a 400-kilometer stretch of blocks L4 in Pate Island of Lamu East. Addressing the public during the spudding initial drilling ceremony in Pate and to officially receive the equipment, Zarara Country Manager Peter Nduru said all plans had been finalized and drilling will start anytime this week. Doreen Arange for Wine News. Now we're going to take a break here on Business Tuesday, but remember tonight we're talking about digital solutions for the youth, and what we are asking is how can the youth benefit from the new forms of technology such as the virtual reality. Like I said earlier, tonight in studio, I'm joined with two video content creators from Hatchery Studios, Emmanuel and Leosi. They'll be explaining to us what exactly is virtual reality and how can young people benefit from this new form of technology. Of course, text us at 22160 beginning with the word news. Tweet at Y254 channel, use the hashtag Y254 updates, and we'll be coming back to this conversation. But before then, we take that break. Don't get too far. We'll be right back.
Y254. Imagine.
Welcome to Mega Dollar Lottery. To play Mega Dollar is very easy. Go to Lipa na M-Pesa, choose Pay Bill, enter business number 295888, account name Mega, deposit 10 shillings or more, enter your PIN, then choose any 10 numbers between 1 and 80, send to 29588. Draw is after every 4 minutes. You can win thousands of shillings or up to the 30 million shillings jackpot. Deposit, play, win with Mega Dollar.
Kama kawaida, this is
The Buzz.
tuko na vitu noma, interview after interview.
After interview.
Ilichukua time kufika hapo, lakini ilikuwa wapi?
But Maisha just gave me that platform and just, pushed me outside and made my face visible.
When you are born again and you're doing gospel music, it's not just about singing, it's not just about, wimbo kuhit or watu wamefurahia wimbo napatikana kujulikana. It's about winning souls.
Yeah, I mean the music video.
Yeah, Dusiao.
Shout out to the cypher na hip hop culture.
And then watu wengi feel na wa intimidate actually because dem anakaliza kupiga ngumi, unaweza kuambia kitu ako why, yo, I'm so chilled out, but can you other say hi?
Call me Vivian Degwa.
And I'm Mike Itai, and this right here
is The Buzz.
This is Barry Moore for Why in the Morning, and it's Barry Moore on every social media platform.
I'm Shiko Kaitani. Why would you want to start your morning anywhere else?
I am Valentine Wamboy, your favorite host, and I be representing all the queens out there. Yeah.
Catch us Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. for your very best in politics and entrepreneurship,
arts, music, and culture.
And of course, we focus on a local talent and social issues that affect both you and I.
You can find me at Shiko Kaitani on all social media platforms.
Kalami Va on Facebook and Twitter. Kalami Va _ on Instagram.
Why in the morning? Only on Y254. Imagine!
Y254. Imagine.
All right, many thanks for staying with us. And now we want to move to this conversation of virtual reality. Like I said earlier, I'm in the company of Leosi and Emmanuel. They'll be explaining to us about, more about the virtual reality and basically how young people can benefit from this kind of technology. But also at home, you can be part of this conversation. Text at 22160 beginning with the word news. Tweet at Y254. Channel is the hashtag Y254 updates. So now just coming to you, Leosi. We've talked, technology keeps growing, advancing and advancing, and now we're moving to this era whereby everything is just technology, even jobs. It's now moved from even the part of just going to work in the morning at 8 and coming back at 5. You can even sit at the comfort of your home and work from there and get paid. So of course technology is really growing. But just coming to what we want to discuss tonight, the virtual reality. When we speak of virtual reality, what exactly are we talking about?
So, as you said, technology is growing. It's becoming a bigger part of our lives.
Yeah.
But it's also becoming more mobile. So nowadays, we can write an email anywhere just as long as we have a smartphone, and we can conduct business. We can do accounting. All these applications are just shrinking into smaller devices. So it's making the virtual world come to the surface, because now our phones, as they become more powerful, we can interact more with our environment. So this is the virtual reality and also the emerging augmented reality. So with this, we can watch our world in a very different perspective, because it's like using a camera which you can see all angles around yourself. So when we're watching a TV show in the future, it won't just be me, one perspective. You'll see the entire room. So we have to prepare ourselves.
Seeing the entire room from where you are, not just watching your TV like how we are used to doing it. Okay.
Yeah, you see the entire room from where I am. So now our mobiles will be how we will be consuming video content. So at Hutchery Studios, we're video content creators, and we also are an animation team. So at the moment, there are many courses in universities all around Kenya, which are to do with computer graphics, and also video production, animation, and it's moving towards more of a headset technology, where the screen is now on your face, rather than you watching a screen outside of your face. So if you see what we're doing right here, we're making models. So this is a virtual model, and in this he can recreate a fly, or he can recreate.
So this is the procedure for creating this kind of technology.
This is the outcome.
It's the outcome of the technology.
Yeah.
All right.
It's the outcome of the technology.
Okay.
But the actual technology is just it's maximizing the potential of your phone, so that you can see all of what your phone actually has in its power. What it can do, basically. Yeah.
All right. Just moving forward, part of one thing, of course, about this virtual technology, one thing we get to understand is that it's more or less like, it can create experiences that are not available in the physical world. So then one may want to ask, okay, of what benefit may it be then, if it can be, if it's to some extent, it's creating an experience that may not be available in the physical world. So how can we use it then? Of to what benefit?
All of us will once in our life like to have an outer body experience.
Okay.
Imagine maybe Bahamas is 30 hours away, but instead of traveling to Bahamas to go watch Kanye West perform, you could watch the same concert or the same talk show from the other side of the world and actually feel like you were there. It's what you call an immersive experience. And within this, this can be used for education purposes.
Okay.
This is a country which we have national parks and all these amazing animals. And to get closer to that, or as close as possible, and to feel like you're you're not disturbing the nature. When you go with the camera team into the Mara, you're disturbing nature.
Yeah.
So this is
from the comfort of where you are. You get to do all these things as opposed to just going there physically.
Yes, exactly.
All right.
Exactly.
Okay.
You're supposed to recreate reality using the video cameras.
Yeah.
And also you can enhance reality by animating over those videos.
All right, and we can see Emmanuel, doing some stuff here on the screen. Maybe you can just explain to us what exactly, he's moving hands, and we can see images moving. So what is all this?
So he's a very capable animator.
Okay.
And he's getting faster and faster at creating models.
Yeah.
Using a headset and some.
So this wasn't created like long before. He's doing it like right now as we are seeing.
We are into live. The world's becoming live. Everything is nowadays when you go on your Facebook, you see lots of live feeds coming through. So we have to do things at a faster pace. So what he's doing at the moment, he's creating or modeling and maybe an insect. Maybe is this a It's some kind of insect. Some kind of insect.
And he's doing it right now.
It hasn't got its wings yet. It hasn't got its wings yet, but you'll probably see a fly in a few minutes.
Okay, so now this brings the reality of it. Okay, because you see the way you're saying, like we can't see its wings yet, but we probably in a few minutes we'll be seeing its wings. Okay,
you'll be seeing its wings, and this type of modeling, you can recreate an entire forest within. You can create your own world within this headset.
All right.
So you can recreate the entire forest, the trees, the animals, and time when this thing's gonna. If this is a grasshopper, we can time that. Oh, after 5 seconds, it's gonna jump up onto the tree, and then the next time it jumps, we can create a bird that swoops and grabs the grasshopper.
Wow, this is interesting. So really, young people have a lot of opportunities to explore. Okay.
To explore, and also this also gives a great. Example of how gaming it should be part of our lives. We shouldn't discourage it.
Okay.
Because we have to. This is a graphic environment, and I feel as though without gaming, this wouldn't be possible. So even to create this character, we're using a gaming computer.
Yeah.
We're using a brand new gaming computer.
Of course, you want to see the insect having its wings, that we can actually feel the reality of all this. Right?
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned, and we'll see the wings.
Okay, so just continuing with this conversation. What other technologies surround this virtual reality?
This virtual reality. So, technologies like I know that with YouTube and such apps are becoming popular.
Exactly.
Everybody's releasing music videos on YouTube, and we want to encourage people to continue watching YouTube. But why not have a different experience when you're watching YouTube? There are 360 videos available and being created right now in Kenya. With filmmakers, 360 videos, music videos of your favorite artists, maybe even short films. They're also being created, documentaries also being created, and you can view it all in this personal headset. So this personal headset retails for about 1,000 shillings.
So it's affordable.
Okay. And as long as you have an Android phone, which has a 1080 screen, high resolution screen, or an iPhone from iPhone 5 all the way up to the newest iPhones, you can just plug it in here, and what you find is you can have this virtual reality experience, and it's not costly at all.
Okay, so basically what you're saying, that apart from what you're seeing Emmanuel doing, there's also other technologies surrounding this virtual reality, like the one you've explained right there.
And there's also opportunities for people who are into development of code and creating programs. And at the moment there are hubs all around Nairobi, such as Nairobi Garage, and these hubs incubate developers, programmers, graphic designers. I was a graphic designer, and I was really lucky to get an investment in one of these incubation hubs, simply because I stayed around, I worked there every day without being paid to enter this. I would travel there, and after some time I would meet the right people, and then I found a competition which was happening in this space, and I was able to win the competition, and we got more than 5 million shillings to start a media company. And so these incubation hubs are fantastic places to just stay and grow your company.
Okay.
If you're a young entrepreneur, but also even if you're a young technician in visual arts, then you can also wait around these spaces, wait for your time, and you'll find opportunities there.
Okay.
So Nairobi Garage this past weekend had what you call a hackathon, where a lot of these developers and coders, programmers, they all came together and tried to develop ideas using virtual reality.
And of course, now we're just seeing what Emmanuel is doing now. The wings are there already. So basically, it's really reality. It's something that actually it can work. Like the way we were saying earlier, right?
Yep.
Okay. So you just mentioned, about that particular gadget. What other benefits come with it? The way you're saying that we have a lot, quite a number of things we can do, like watching the videos from the YouTube and things like that. And earlier on off camera, we were speaking about it. So maybe you can just break it down for us. What other benefits come with it?
The benefits. We're about to enter a stage where education is going to become a major part of virtual reality.
Okay.
So in the newest showrooms for, let's say, Volkswagen, or when you want to be employed by a major company like Volkswagen, they won't be giving you a training like where one person is explaining to a group of people, this is how we create this component in our factory. Instead, you'll have a personal training within the headset, and the headset will be telling you exactly, just like somebody was telling you in person, now the headset will be telling you how the factory works. That when this metal comes in here, the metal is turned, now you must pass on.
All this is from the headset?
All this is from the headset.
Okay.
And in that headset you can see the entire factory, because just like we've been building this fly, they've built the entire factory in the virtual world.
It's not just hearing, but you can also see what this person is trying to explain to you.
Yeah, it's like earphones, but now for the eyes.
This is interesting. Quite interesting.
Yeah.
All right. So do you think actually, just coming back to our own country, Kenya, should the government really invest, in such kind of technologies, especially for the young people?
It is really important, the government. I can imagine a day when every school will have one of these machines, and it will inspire a lot of the kids that there is when they do graduate, the first thing they should do is try and invest in a computer that is capable of virtual reality. And I can imagine schools having at least one of these, because the entire setup might cost just over $1,000, maybe 120,000.
The entire setup
of being a creator of this animation. So I can imagine schools in the future, maybe private schools first, but public schools, I would, and I'm working to encourage that. That when they're purchasing new equipment, that they keep this in mind, because when we're talking about the future of all content, it will be more of a virtual experience. So the newest content that I'm really excited to share with you.
We are moving from the physical, kind of way of doing things to like another platform.
Yeah, into another platform, exactly. Broadcasting is going to change. I would say most industries would change, especially training. It's like going back to school into the virtual world. So this weekend at Garden City, an popular artist called MDQ, Madhoni Drama Queen, she's been working with some video creators, and they've made a 360 or virtual reality music video, the first one in Kenya. So they'll be exhibiting their music video at Garden City, and then you can watch it on YouTube after it's been exhibited.
And of course, it's used this technology. So basically, what you're saying, even for the young people, there's other ways to to just make good out of your life, not just wanting to always get to be employed and things like that. You can use your head, to be creative.
You can use your head. The person who's making her music video, he didn't graduate, according to what I know.
You had.
So it's a matter of, but he's an expert, a specialist in his field, and he's also an artist. So.
Yeah, so I think that's a good way to wrap it up. Just making the young people realize that you can really be creative in other ways, especially now that since you're moving to more from the physical to virtual way of doing things, and technology is always advancing as as we move along, right?
Yeah, right. I couldn't say it better.
You couldn't say it better.
Yeah.
All right, so right there, that has been Emmanuel and Leosi. Sorry, I got your name wrong again. Maria, those are the guests we've been having tonight. They've been explaining to us more about virtual reality and how beneficial this kind of technology can be to the young people. And you've just been seeing what Emmanuel has been doing, and of course, Leosi has been explaining to us more about this kind of, technology. Just also encouraging young people, right, to be creative and not always want to look for fixed job that just put them into one position, but just to always use, to use their minds to try and make something good out of their lives, right?
Yes, so exactly like Modoni's done.
Like
so you can go and see her this weekend at Garden City at her exhibition.
All right. Okay. And then again, thank you so much, gentlemen, for coming, and thank you so much for shedding light in regards to this particular technology. Okay. So that's all we had for you on the program tonight. Many thanks for staying and joining us on Business Tuesday. My name is Doreen Arange. Good night.